The chairwoman hid her identity to inspect the branch company. She was not only driven out of the elevator by the late-arriving supervisor, she also saw a colleague being punished to clean the supervisor's shoes for not calling her the soon-to-be director. The colleague, afraid of losing the job, had to endure the humiliation. Later, the colleague told the woman that she was the one soon to be promoted to director. She was also the fiancée of the general manager. She reminded the woman never to offend the supervisor, but as soon as they entered the office, the supervisor deliberately made things difficult. Then she ordered the woman to buy her coffee. The woman cooperated and delivered the coffee. Unexpectedly, the supervisor threw it on the ground without even looking. Just as she was about to punish the woman, her assistant rushed in saying there was something important to report. The woman got away in time. The assistant handed the supervisor a photo. It turned out that when the general manager welcomed the chairwoman, he wiped her shoes. He did it to thank the chairwoman for giving the supervisor not only a promotion but also a luxury car, a villa, and cash. Unexpectedly, this scene was captured by someone with ill intentions. When the supervisor saw it, she thought the woman was seducing her fiancé. So she used work as an excuse and ordered the woman to accompany a client that evening. She even said the general manager would also be there. Seeing that the general manager would attend, the woman agreed. But as soon as she sat down in the room, the client laid his hands on her. He even demanded that the woman toast him. The woman said the lecherous man was not worthy of her toast. The lecherous man became furious and tried to punish her. Then he even attempted to assault the woman. But the supervisor not only failed to stop him but also left on purpose. The woman had no choice but to deal with it herself. She secretly swore to make the supervisor lose everything at the director's appointment meeting. Yet the supervisor proudly accepted everyone's congratulations. At that moment, the chairwoman also arrived at the scene. Everyone was shocked to see that the woman was actually the chairwoman. The supervisor's assistants trembled in fear. However, the supervisor claimed the woman was an imposter. She even slandered the woman, saying she rose to power by relying on a man. Then she produced the photo as so-called evidence. People who believed the supervisor pointed fingers at the woman. The supervisor also stepped forward to mock her. The woman fought back without hesitation. Just as the supervisor was about to strike, the woman's assistant rushed in. He loudly scolded the supervisor, but the supervisor thought he was only a helper hired by the woman. So the woman had no choice but to call the company's HR manager. She ordered him to fire the supervisor immediately. Yet the supervisor still looked arrogant and continued to insult the woman. The next second the supervisor's phone rang. After answering, she collapsed to the ground. Only then did she realize everything was true. So she hurried to beg the woman for forgiveness.